Jungs, ich kann nicht mehr.
Hello everyone, today we are gonna check out the new patch in Dota 7.34D. Since DA is on the way, like it's close. Hello Kappa, by the way, sub. Valve decided to not fix the servers who are down for like 1 week or something like that and bring out a new patch. So yeah, let's dive into the new patch and see if there's something special. Maybe we can predict something, maybe one hero like is peeking out. We'll see about it. Alright, let's dive into it. Alright, like I said, gameplay update 7.34D. So we have Blade Mail, damage decreased, so 2 damage less on Blade Mail. I guess that's fine, right? Blade Mail can be pretty strong. Yule's Scepter of Divinity recipe cost decrease, total cost decrease. So it's getting 100 gold cheaper. I feel like personally Yule's is pretty strong, like the item, yeah. So as we can see as well, Wind Waker is increased, so the total cost is unchanged, so not worried about Wind Waker. But yeah, Yule's is actually pretty strong. Like in some scenarios, like against Ursa, for example, Enrage is not affected, right? Like you Yule's him, it's like pop crazy. Or you do the Yule's trick, the Yule's blink out, something like that. So Hand of Midas attack speed bonus decreased by 5. Midas at the moment is bought quite often because also of the 2 charges these days. Like you don't really waste a lot of uptime if you, for example, die or you can't really get to a camp. Because sometimes you wanna Midas a big creep, right? But you're like on a wave or something like that, or a small camp, and there's no camp around. So it just makes the use of Midas way easier. Heart of Tarask. Recipe cost increased by 100 and yeah, total cost increased. Okay. So Heart of Tarask a little bit more expensive. Like a few heroes are rushing hard in certain situations. So reasonable, I guess. Neutral items. Like neutral items are sometimes a game changer. Ocular Bracelet, mana region per stack decreased. Okay, I mean this item is crazy good, right? For a lot of heroes, like for example Slark. Just want some mana region and you're good to go. Don't have to talk about that much. Tabla's Toy, mana bonus decreased by 50. I think it's not whatever, but like whatever, right? Ninja Gear, Solidary Disguise cooldown increased. Okay, so losing Ninja Gear, remove Solidary Disguise. Okay, so Ninja Gear used to be Giga Broken, right? It's probably still good, obviously, since you can smoke yourself and you can't be detected in a ward and something like that. But now you can't change Ninja Gear. Like for example, you use the item, you're like smoked, but put on a different neutral item, for example, like a tier 5 item or maybe a decent tier 4 item that you need for the fight. Also, the cooldown is a little higher, so I feel like this is good, especially like for the pro scene. Because like in pro games, like everything comes down to vision, right? So it makes it a little bit more even for yeah, maybe the jumps. Depends. I will see about this. Interesting though. Abaddon. Base int increased by 1. Intelligence gain increased by 0.4. So Abaddon's early on, especially like when you play support, you struggle with mana sometimes. I mean, Mistcoil is not expensive, right? But if you keep spamming Aphotic Shield and Mistcoil, you go quite fast. I mean, has to be like the hero has to have a weakness, right? If you play him support and spam all these abilities, like they're pretty strong. Yeah, you have to go. But yeah, this helps a lot. Barrier damage from Aphotic Shield increased by 10 every level. It's nice to have, obviously, right? Like, yeah, what else can I say? Like, it's nice to have. Not sure if this will change a lot for the hero. Maybe he will play it a little bit more as support. I could imagine. But I don't know. Anti-mage. Base armor increased by 1. Mana cost decreased by on level 2 by 50 and on level 3 by 100. So this is a lot. Like if you play anti-mage, you get your manta timing and like you wanna farm fast all the time, right? You blink, 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 blah, 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 blah. So sometimes you run low on mana, especially if you don't have a neutral item that helps in that way. And also, like the clarities these days are limited. So yeah, it helps for sure. Arc Warden. Spark Grave now deals 40% more damage to non-hero units, so makes you farm faster, right? Yeah. And Temple's Double now can be self-cast to spawn the double next to Arc 1. Okay, so you don't have to like click somewhere, you just double tap or something like that, or self-cast and then you spawn it like back in the days, right? I think this is... I don't know if the hero will be played a lot or not, but I'm pretty sure like there are good Arc 1 players out there, right? So they will farm way faster with that shit. So maybe you can hit better timings. Not sure, because like your laning will be better on CSing with that shit. Beastmaster. Base armor decreased by 1. I mean, Beastmaster was really solid hero the last couple of weeks. Call of the Wild. Hawk. Root duration decreased from 1 to... Okay, so it scales now. 0.25. Yeah, I mean, this is good, right? Because in the lane it was really obnoxious. You run at him and you get rooted. You run after him, you get rooted, and you're like, holy shit, what the fuck is happening? So yeah, I feel like this is a good change. I like the hero in general, and I don't think he's too broken or something like that. The old Beastmaster gave a lot of vision. This one is just more... yeah, stable fighter, I guess. Like the root really helps in lane in general, or if people run from you. Yeah, I think he's still fine. Bounty Hunter. Base attack time decreased from 1.7 to 1.5 seconds. Okay, okay. I don't know how huge this impact is, but yeah, I guess it's nice. Brewmaster, Drunken Brawler. Brewed up multiplier decreased from 3x to 2.5x. Okay, I mean this ability is really strong. Like in general, Brewmaster is really strong and also really fun, by the way. Like the thing is just you have to understand the hero and play him a few times to just micromanage and learn these new abilities. I didn't play him too much since the changes, but it's hella fun. Primal Spirit mana cost increase. So on level 1, 25 more, to level 2, 50 more, and on level 3, 75 more. Yeah, this hurts a little bit, I guess. But you should just keep an eye out that you have enough mana for the team fight for all your spells, right? Yeah. Aghanim's Shard Cancel now always make a Brewmaster reappear according to regular Brewing property, regardless of which Brewing activated it. Oh, so if you activate it on your fire one, but your like earth one is still alive, you will spawn at that point, right? Okay, so you can't just run away with your like wind Brewing and be safe. Okay, I think this is fair, right? I think this is fair. Like a Brewmaster is in a pretty decent spot, I guess. Chaos Knight. Chaos Strike, creep damage multiplier increased from 1.6 to 1.9. Yeah, just makes it way faster to, first of all, heal up, and second of all, to farm in general, right? So, decent buff. Not sure if this is enough or not for CK to be played. I personally think that CK is an interesting hero. That can actually be really strong. Like if you hit good timings and just kind of run over them, like you do so much fucking damage. But on the other hand, if you get kited or you illus die, rooted, whatever the fuck, yeah, they're just better carries. But yeah, maybe that helps in a way, I don't know. Crystal Maiden, Crystal Claw no longer interrupts Crystal Maiden's channeling. Okay, this is cool. And cooldown decrease. So I personally feel like this spell is kind of thick. Not overpowered or like, oh my god. But I personally feel like it's kind of cool. Like, little movement ability, and also the effect is pretty nice. But yeah, I think this is good that it doesn't cancel the channeling anymore. Yeah, we'll see. Dark Willow, Bramble Maze cooldown increased from 20 to 22. So yeah, Dark Willow is in a pretty decent spot. It's getting played quite often in the pro scene. I'm not sure about pubs at the moment. But yeah, 2 seconds is probably fair enough. Like, sometimes the fights go that long that you like, I don't know, use it 3 times, it feels like. Dawnbreaker, intelligence gain decreased by 0.2. And talent 25, talent Starbreaker cooldown reduced. Reduction decreased from 6 to 5 seconds. Alright, so Dawnbreaker. I mean, depends on the build up you go, right? But you might run a little bit fast out of mana. Or you will. Since most of the time you're kind of spamming your spells to farm fast, alright? Yeah, we'll see about that. Level 25, I mean, the talent is just pretty good. Can't argue with that. So, fair enough, I guess. The ult is still really good. Death Prophet. Level 15 talent. Crypt Swarm cooldown reduction increased from 2 to 2.5. Yeah, Death Prophet. Death Prophet is also an interesting hero. I feel like the hero ain't bad, but the problem with the hero is like, at the moment in the middle, like there are a lot of heroes, they run around, they do something like Earth Spirit, Park, blah blah, Quap, whatever, right? They're just running around and do shit. Death Prophet is this hero, if you have ult, you can just team up and get towers, right? Or with ult also run at enemies, but other than that, you just farm But in general, I think this hero ain't that bad. Draw Ranger, gas bonus, movement speed increased, so you just get a buff every level 2% more. Will help this hero for sure. Like, I think a lot of people don't even know, I mean, they might know, but they don't realize that the gust gives you movement speed. So yeah, not too bad, I guess. Especially you go like Yasha or something like that, and it's like percentage, right? So it stacks up even more. So yeah, Earth Spirit is a good hero, I guess. Talent level 20 talent. Boulder smash damage decreased from 125 to 100, so a little nerf. I guess it's fair enough. Hero is in a decent spot. Earthshaker. Level 25 talent. Enchant totem cooldown reduction decreased from 2 to 1.5. Yeah, I mean, it's just really crazy if you hit level 25 with X and you just jump around all the time and bounce around and no one can catch you. Obviously, it like got nerfed at some point that you can't jump that far, but still a good axe, and the hero is also in the right hands or in the right teams or in the right scenario, like very good. Like Earthshaker is this kind of hero you can never count out, I feel like, because like Echo is just really good, Fissure is just really good if you play it really well. I'm not a good Earthshaker player myself, but I feel like every TI, like we see IO, we see Earthshaker, it doesn't matter how dumpster they are. So yeah, we'll see about that. Enigma, the demonic summoning. Eidolon gold bounty decrease, so they just give less gold, like by far, right? So it's still good to kill them if you can, I guess. Like if you don't take too much damage and all that stuff. Gold is gold. So mana cost decreased by 5. Wait, what? So from, wow, what is the scaling? Like 5, 20, 30, what? Okay, so at max level it's like 50 mana less. Holy shit. And cooldown is also getting reduced. Oh my god, to 40 seconds on level 1. That is actually crazy. That's actually crazy. So I feel like Enigma might be back, maybe. Depends on the right setup, obviously, and also you cannot deny creeps. That was so huge for him, because like the wave was constantly pushing into you. You get free XP and all that stuff. But yeah, interesting. I mean, 20 seconds level 1 is a huge deal, right? Alright, Grimstroke, really good hero with the new E and also with the shard. Just really solid. Level 15 Inkswell, movement speed decreased by 2%. Okay, fair enough. E-spell is probably the best spell at the moment anyways with shard. I mean, the silence is also great, and ult has also always potential, especially with X, right? So yeah, Grimstroke. We will see Grimstroke at TI, for sure. I would assume. Gyrocopter, flag cannon, scepter, side gun, attack interval increased from 1 to... So, 0.1. I think this is fair enough. Like, the hero needed some sort of nerf. But if you destroy flag cannon too much again, this hero is just gone again in the scene, or in also high level buffs. I don't know. I personally like to see Gyrocopter sometimes, because like with Gyrocopter is always this the situation, you can always come back with a rapier, double rapier, something like that, right? Satanic rapier, bam, bam, bam. It's kind of fun to see with crit. I do understand why people don't like the hero, but I feel like it's kind of nice to see, like the combat potential. Yeah, the high ground sieges, if you just flag some random support away. I don't know, it's, yeah. Hoodwing, Scurry. Buff duration rescaled from 4 to... So every level is a little different. You start with 3.5 up to 5 seconds. So 5 seconds duration, so in the end is 1 second longer, right? And on the start, you're 0.5 duration less. So, okay. Annoying spell, by the way. Husker, Burning Spear duration increased from 8 to 9 seconds. Alright, this is annoying. This is annoying. I'm not sure how much it matters. It's nice for sure to stack up stuff and do more damage. But yeah, I don't know. Huska is like hit or miss, I guess. In Joker, base health region decreased from 1 to 0.5. Cold Snap, freeze health heal decreased from 16 up to 128 to 13 to 104. Okay, so you just heal less. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice spell, especially early game. You can like trade a little bit your health, and you under-rest sometimes the heal that Invoker can get from that. Yeah, I don't know how big of a deal it is. But what am I seeing here? So this might change some stuff. EMP burnt mana as mana restore decreased from 50% to 25%. So like, this is like a big strength of Quas Wax Invoker, right? First of all, you do quite a lot of damage. You can run around, gang shit. And if you hit an EMP, for example, on 2 heroes, you just don't go at some point, right? You just don't go So I feel like this is a big nerf. We'll see if Invoker... how Invokers deal with that shit. I like to play Invoker myself. Wouldn't say I'm really good at the moment at it, because I just don't play enough Dota. Yeah, I have to check that out myself. Kanka talent, 20 talent torrent AoE decreased from 80 to 65. So yeah, I guess this is reasonable, because Axe is just so good on Conker, right? Like, you can be disabled, I feel like, for the whole duration. I'm just saying that. Obviously, it's not like accurate, but it's a really like fun ability, but it's also a really annoying ability. So I get it, makes sense. But yeah, I hope it's not too much. I think it should be fine, because like Kunkka is like a hero. I like to see Kunkka. Maybe he isn't in the like greatest place, but people make him work, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, a fun hero to watch, because like you can do a lot of things with Kunkka. Legion Commander, level 20 talent, moment of garage proc chance decreased from 10% to 8%. Okay, so a little nerf. I mean, Legion can go out of control, and if you procs your ass, it deals a lot of damage late game, like with AC, maybe a crit or something like that. Yeah. But you have to get to level 20 and all that stuff. Lich base intelligence increased by 2. Talent, Frost Blast cooldown reduction increased from 3 to 3.5. Okay, so I mean, Lich is a hero. It feels like if I play the hero, my ult never bounces or something like that, right? Or like I frost shoot someone and they attack randomly a different target then, or like they purge it. if I play against Lich, I feel like the ult destroys, no one has an answer to Frost Shield, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But let's say in pro games, like especially TI, I think we will see the zero. Not sure how often. I'm not sure how people value the zero to other heroes, but it has its place somewhere. Always also decent against, for example, Terrorblade. Like, you just Frost Shield the person who gets slapped by Terrorblade, and you, yeah, make him immune to his Giga damage. Sorry, my dog just wants to play right now, obviously. Attention. Lifestealer Feast. Max health damage increased from 0.8 to, like, scaled up to 1.4%. So now it's like 1% to 1.9%. Wow, okay, interesting. I personally like, I might be totally wrong on that one. I mean, but I feel like Lifestealer has potential, man. I feel like Lifestealer has potential. I'm not sure if this buff is enough in some way, but I personally feel like Lifestealer could be good. I just leave it here. Don't go me too hard. Yeah. Luna. Moonglaves. Damage reduction per bounce. Wait, what? Damage reduction per bounce from decreased. So every bounce at the start 50% and 35. So this is in the end a 3% and a 6% at the start. So okay. Items shard self damage reduction increased from 20% to 25%. Okay, I mean, it's a nice bonus, I guess. Items shard buff duration also increased by 1 second. So okay, let's check this. Eclipse cooldown reduction increased from 25 to 30% seconds. Okay, so I personally, like, same with Lifestealer. I'm not sure how good this hero is, but I wish someone made it happen, like place this hero, like, except for also for Lifestealer. Like, I want to see Lifestealer and Luna win a game. Like, I don't know, I just want to see them. It's just satisfying to see the Glaives bounce, right? It's just satisfying to see a Lifestealer toggling his way out of the team fight, like getting a little rampage. RTC. Magnus. Shockwave. Mana cost rescaled from 70, 80, blah, 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 to 75. So always constant 75. I think this is good. Some people were not skilling Shockwave sometimes. Because of the scaling. Just for the slow and stuff like that people were skilling it. But yeah, this is huge for this hero, because, like, you run out of mana at some point as well if you keep empower on yourself all the time, and, like, maybe on your carry, and yeah, can be a little annoying. Marcy sidekick is no longer castable on illusions. Okay. Now it's always activate for Marcy with 50% effectiveness, even if it's not applied to any ally if applied previous rules are used. Okay, so you always have 50% effect of sidekick, even though you don't have a partner with that. I guess that's good. I feel like Marcy can be good as well. Like, in some situations, I mean, as a support, for example, if you get like a BKB and you just ult someone, like, they are gonna die at some point, right? So yeah, we'll see how often we will see Marcy. Meepo, base mana region increased by 0.25. I mean, this is great for the hero because, for example, on the start, you just want to farm efficient, right? You want to poof, 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 for example, and like at some point you go home. So it's nice. Not sure how it works with his clones, but it's nice. Ransack, health, steal, heroes increased. Okay, so you steal more early on. Wait, hold up. So 1 point is nearly as good as 2 points. Alright, alright. At max level it's the same, but okay. That's actually huge. Maybe we'll see some offlane Meepo, that would be fun. Duration increase from Mega Meepo for 5 seconds. That's also good, I guess. Yeah, Meepo, Mega Meepo is kind of fun. Or in general, Meepo is kind of fun. Maybe not in like your pub if you're getting stomped or something like that, but I feel like it's kind of fun to watch because like pro games is also some different level, right? Like they will block camps, I don't know, they will make sure Meepo is having a hard time. If it's possible, obviously, not every game is possible, but yeah, it's a different world. Nature's Prophet, yeah, I mean, I love this hero. I didn't play this hero in this patch because I just didn't play supporter, and if I play support, it was always banned. Like, let's be real, it was fucking banned. But yeah, base strength decreased by 2, fair enough. Sprout cooldown increase, so at level 1, 3%, then 2%, 1%, okay, and then it's the same. Fair enough, I guess. Come on, bring here, come here. Dog. Ogre Magi, fabulous cast range increased by 50. Same with the other Fire Blast. Bloodlust bonus attack speed increased from 15 on max level, so 5, 10, 15. Self bonus attack speed increased from 10. Yeah, 10 every level. Okay, so in January you get more attack speed. I can't. Like, I can't. I was outside with him before I recorded this. What an attention. Pangolier. Swashbuckle mana cost increased from 75 to 90. Okay, I mean, yeah, reasonable. This hero is like kind of busted in a way. Shield Crash. Mana cost increased. Also more mana cost. Damage decreased. And also damage decreased. So, I mean, if you higher the mana cost, you will farm slower. You will not always have mana for these early engagements, right? Like, it's good. Also a little damage decreased. Level 20 Dwally Talent. Swashbuckle damage decreased from 20 to 15. Okay, so at some point you get Axe and you do hella damage, right? With Swashbuckle around you. So yeah, I get that. Strong hero, strong hero. Phantom Assassin, here we go, baby. I mean, I personally love this hero, right? Like, I really do like the hero, and I was playing the Axe like 5 years ago already, like 6 years ago. It doesn't matter. Obviously, I'm not a pro player. I'm not good at shit like that, but it's just fun. It's just fun to play this shit. When you get at this, like, at some point, you're just zooming around Invis. Obviously, it's broken, don't get me wrong, but it was fun. Okay, so, Blur. Vanish radius increased from 400 to 500. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm sick, by the way. Agnem Scepter cooldown rescaled from 10 seconds to 50% of the current cooldown. Okay. Okay, I mean, Agnem Scepter no longer increases the Vanish buffer. Okay, so interesting. So interesting. If you don't get... It's not that broken if you don't get kills, I guess. But you have still basically 100% uptime, if I do understand this correct, right? Chance of deadly focus decreased from 20% to 70%, 40 and 34 with stifling dagger. Back to the 70%. So basically 70% is better than 20%. We all know it. We all know it. 70% bash. What the fuck? You know what I'm talking about, right? So 17% is probably better than 20%. So let's be real. Yeah, just hope. Alright. Yeah, I don't think the hero is dead, but a much needed nerf. Obviously, there's still shard. And also the axe still... You still get the how's it called? The reset if you kill someone, right? If I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is still good. Primal B is uproar. Base bonus damage decreased from... Yeah, so 1 every level. So 1 every level. Primal Beast is a strong hero. Especially in the right hands. Like, you can do some crazy shit with that shit. Like, Heart got also nerfed. But yeah, I feel like this hero is still good. We'll see about that. I mean, this is a huge nerf in total if you have like 5 stacks and use it like... right. Pugna. I love Pugna, by the way. I do love Pugna. Nether Blast. Building damage increased from 50% to 65%. Sheesh. Decrepify. Enemy move slow increased. Oh, hell yes. So early on it's like more slow. Later on it's the same. But holy base cigar. 15% more slow. Level 1. Nice. So you can maybe get a value point. Depends what position you play. But sometimes you just want to get 1 point in decrypt. I mostly played it core. So I kind of want to max decrypt, obviously. Because of the range and all that stuff. So let's see. Cast range increased. So cast range up to 700. Holy moly. Oh, damn, that's nice. Keep in mind you can, like, suck and use it while sucking, right? Alright, I do like Pugna. I didn't like the whole I'm a support, I suck my carry, and we cool meta, but I do love Pugna core. We will probably not see it that much, or at all, I don't know. But yeah. I feel like Pugna with Grim is also a decent combination, by the way. Ricky. Smokescreen radius increased by 50. Oh hell yeah. I mean, the thing is with Ricky, it's like a... I mean, if I say I do like Ricky, it's like, oh no, please, guys, don't cancel me. No, but like, I feel like Ricky can be kind of fun. Smokescreen is broken though, so I don't know if this is the right way to give him a buff. We'll see about that. Sand King Burrow Strike cooldown decreased, so every level 1 second. I mean, I don't know how... it's nice to have, right? I don't know if it's like, oh my god, Sand King has 1 second left on his cooldown, so we have to pick this guy. I don't know. Shadow Demon. Okay, I mean, Shadow Demon is strong for a few reasons, right? Shard, that's it. And ult. Obviously, his disruption and all other spells can be good and have some impact and blah blah blah. But I mean, the demonic cleanse and purge is just so good, right? And now it has 1 less duration, both. So yeah, I mean, still good, I guess. I think the toughest part with Shadow Demon is the laning phase, but if you can overcome that, it's fine. Slaughter, Thrizzering Crush Cooldown decreased from 8 to 7 seconds. Nice to have, I guess. Especially if you have X and stuff like that. Or in general if you chase, because like you drop the puddle and all that stuff. What the heck's, yeah. So nice to have. Slug talent, level 25 talent, essence shift duration decreased, so 10 seconds less. So with Slug at some point you can get really scary, especially late game with this talent, right? You team wipe, you have like 50 stacks for example, and like they're respawning and you still have the fucking stacks. You can't fight this guy. So I guess it's reasonable. Yeah, I guess it's reasonable. Spectre, interesting hero with the shadow step for sure. Cooldown decreased. Oh, hell yeah. Papa, was ist los? Was ist los? Nein, nein. Du Spinni. Let me finish this, sir. So the cooldown is decreased by 20 seconds early on. Level 2, 10 seconds. But like, imagine you hit like level 6 and every minute you can just join. It's so good. It's so fucking good. I do like it. I hope we see some Spectre at TI as well. Spirit Breaker, Greta, Bash, movement speed as damage increased from... So every level 5%. I mean, Spirit Breaker is a fun hero. It got nerfed a few times, right? But I think it's still a good hero. Or a decent hero. Maybe it's right now in the meta not like the go-to and something like that, but it's a fun and a good hero, right? In a way. Sven. Base damage decreased by 4. So this also affects the ult. Bonus damage decreased. Oh, so the ult got nerfed quite a lot, huh? I mean, I feel like with Sven it's often like this. If you don't kill someone with your ult, or like in the first few seconds, if you jump, you're like kinda fucked. Only if your spells get up again, like Harpoon or something like that, right? But yeah, interesting to see that. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of Sven or not, but it's okay, I guess. Techi's Blast Off cooldown cooldown rescaled from 39-30. So basically on level 1 second more, but 5 seconds less on last. 25 seconds Blast Off cooldown, okay, interesting. Not sure if this changed a lot, but this also, like, all flying hero units can now trigger the mines, so they also get hit with that, right? Should be like that. So this is good. This is really good for the hero. I'm just thinking if we see... we will see techies for sure, like, in some game, right? But I'm not sure if we see a lot of techies. Probably not. Timbersaw, Whirling Death, damage, or maybe, I don't know. Damage increased from, so 5, 10, 15 and 20. So that's a lot of damage, like with Whirling Death. In general, the spell does a lot of damage, especially early on. If you're next to trees, you also got hit by it, you lose like your main stat, like especially if you're Str, right? So yeah, interesting. We'll see how this will get used, I guess. Trend Protector, base damage decreased by 2, base mana region decreased by 0.25, talent, level 15 talent natures, gasp, damage decreased from 30 to 25. So yeah, that's quite a lot overall. Level 25 overgrowth cooldown reduction decreased by 5 seconds. Okay. Tram Protector is in a decent place, I guess. Like his lane presence in general is pretty strong if you can't deal with him. And yeah, his spells are just good in general. Not everyone can play Tram Protector really good, but there are a few players who can play like Trent really fucking good. Like at the moment, like Celery, for example, is really good with this hero, right? Yeah, we'll see if this is a huge nerf or not. I think the mana regen is the most noticeable nerf at the start, at least. Yeah, Vengeful Spirit, a magic missile cooldown increased early on by 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and then it's the same. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Magic missile is kind of strong. However, attack damage reduction decreased from every level 5%. Also fair enough. Like this is crazy. Like still 25% attack damage reduction. Like attack damage reduction. It's like the whole fucking damage like is reduced by 25. This makes the hero so strong. Obviously, the whole toolkit from Venge is like pretty strong if you overcome like laning and all that stuff. Visage Stone Form cooldown from familiars decreased from 14 to 11 seconds. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I personally think Visage is an annoying ass hero in his own way. Not a huge fan playing him myself. I can play him, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not good with this hero. Yeah. I mean, 3 seconds is a lot, no? But maybe it's much needed. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I should just not say anything about it. Warlock. Nasty hero. Nasty hero. I mean, I was always a big fan of Upheaval, since it fucking deals damage and like spawns as fucking imps. I mean, I never played it, but like back in the days when I played more supporter, I always loved Upheaval. Like it's so fucking strong. I can't move. Slow per second rescaled from... Okay, so early on a little more, then already less, and at max level like 5% less. Okay, but yeah, I mean reasonable. Like dude, like some heroes couldn't move a fucking centimeter at some point. Talent. Upheaval radius decreased, so a little less radius as well by 10. I think everything is fine. Like the hero is fine. Smiley face. Weaver Shukuchi. Damage increase, so more damage. Not on level 1, but level 2 already. 5, 10, 15. I mean, like Weaver, if you, for example, have a good lane and get decent level, you fucking destroy people with Shukuchi damage. And I also just saw Gemini attack damage increased, like, and also with that, oh my lord. I mean, you go mostly one points in bugs, right? And then you max Gemini attack after Shukuchi. It's a lot of fucking damage, oi. And Weaver needs a lot of damage to be relevant, I guess, at some point. Because, like, you're kind of squishy, right? Even if you have Linkins. If you get caught, like... Yeah, well, with some talents, and if you get Satanic, blah, 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 blah. You have also 3k HP, but, yeah. You know what I mean, right? So interesting. Maybe we will see some Masao Weaver at TI. Wind Ranger Power Shot, reduction per unit decrease from 20 to 50%. I mean, it's nice. It's nice to have for sure. So why not take it? Winter Wyvern, Splinter Blast. Main projectile speed increased from 650 to 750. So 100. I mean, this is good. Like, the spell, sometimes you throw it out of fog or something like that and people dodge it, right? Already. So yeah, I think this is good for the hero. Winter's Curse duration increased by 0.25 every level. I mean, it's good. I just hope Crit isn't playing Winter. Just kidding. Crit, you're amazing. Witch Doctor. Base strength increased from 18 to 20. Fuck this hero. Like, fuck him. Death Ward cooldown. Oh, hell yeah. Increased. Okay, so 80 seconds on max level. So level 1 is the same. Level 2, 10 seconds more. Level 3, 10 seconds more. 20 seconds more. Sorry. So, yeah, strong. Good. Fuck this hero. I fucking hate this hero. With all my passion. Damage increased. No! 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 It's even stronger, level 1. Are you fucking kidding me? 10 fucking damage and level 2, 5 damage. Oh my god, no. Kaski, Maledic, dead. Cool. Rave King, talents. Rave, Fire Blast, stun duration increased from 7.5, I mean 0.75 to 1 seconds. Okay, I mean it's not bad for sure. So yeah, overall these are small changes. Obviously they not doing like a giga patch right before TI. I mean TI is starting soon, right? I don't know, they should fix the servers. But yeah, I think the patch, I think a small patch is kind of fun. I mean, if they fix the servers and everyone can like practice and all this stuff, it's kind of fun. Because like, people have to figure out some stuff now, right? Like they are scrimming, they are like frigging some stuff out, maybe in the pubs, and maybe we see some crazy shit. I mean, TI always has its own meta anyways, or in general every event, I guess, major, whatever. It just has his own meta, and I personally do like that. I don't know how much some teams benefit from that stuff. Some learn really fast, some are really nerdy. I mean, AUI is probably the nerdiest coach ever. I like that, by the way. So no flame. Yeah, I'm looking forward to TI, and I hope everyone can practice. Not sure if we will see some Arc 1, some Abaddon, Enigma. What else was kind of interesting? Luna Lifestealer for me personally are some carries I would like to see. Meepo, maybe Meepo offlane is something people should, I mean, consider at least trying in the scrim once or twice. Pugna, huge fan of Pugna core. Maybe you can pair it with Grim, but not sure if it's good enough, especially in the meta where Earth Spirit and stuff like that is so popular. They just roll and silence you, and like you get fucked up. Yeah, Spectre, the cooldown is very good at level 1, so we might see something like that. Other than that, Weaver interesting, but yeah, we will see about that. I just hope everyone has enough time to practice a little bit. I hope you guys are hyped for TI. I'm actually hyped for TI, even though I'm not playing Dota that much lately, right? Like, haven't played much. But yeah. it is what it is, right? I'm like so many losses here. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Write in the comments what you think will be potentially outstanding. Which team is your favorite? For me personally, it's like I always support my boy Atizi, right? It doesn't matter what. So obviously I'm rooting for him, but there are a lot of great teams, personalities, and I just hope we will see good Dota. That's all I'm asking for. So yeah, take care everyone. Stay healthy and see you next time.
And Jesus said, just don't die. It's over.